this guy who made this chessboard brought it to a king. This guy just beat him in every possible way because he knows all the permutations and combinations. King said, I want to reward you. The distressed minister said, it'll take 500 years. There is a beautiful incident which happened. You know, chess was called Shatranj in India, you know? The game was invented by some Indian mathematicians. Generally, the legends say it comes from the Nalanda University or some mathematician from the Nalanda University. Nalanda University is thousands of years old. Sometime in 1500 BCE, there was a university with over 30,000 people studying and 18,000 faculty. Hello? You never heard of anything like that in any part of the world. So Nalanda University had over 30,000 students and 18,000 faculty, including probably research and this and that, whatever, in those days. Mathematics, astronomy, these are the main things. So, this guy who made this chessboard brought it to a king in another part of the country who did not know anything about this. He came and displayed the magic of this game. So, whichever way the king thought he's an intelligent man and whichever way he tried to play, this guy just beat him in every possible way because he knows all the permutations and combinations of it. Then the king was very impressed with this. One important thing, right from ancient times in India, kings always played Shatranj or the chess because they thought this application of mind is very important for them to rule, to win wars and do those kind of things. So he said, this is a really fantastic game, I want to reward you. What can I give you? Tell me what you want, I will give you whatever you want. So this guy, who was little old, said, I'm an old man, what will I do with things that you give? I just want to be assured that my food is assured for the rest of my life. So you do one thing. In the first square of the chessboard, put 1 grain of rice. In the second, 2 grains. In the third, 4 grains. In the next, 8 grains, 16 grains, like this you go. So in every square, you must put double the number of grains that was in the previous one. King said, this is all, I can give you a sack of gold. He said, no, this will do for me. Then the king told his minister, okay, this is a bloody fool. He wanted a few grains of rice, give it to him. Then after a few days, the distressed minister came and said, we are not able to give this guy this grain. I said, why? Just give it to him. Then, by the time you reach the 10th one, it is 512 grains. Like this, it multiplies. By the time you reach 64, it is 18 million trillion grains. So there is no way. If we put it into like a hold or a granary or a storage, it will be 5 kilometers by 10 kilometers by 5 kilometers height. That grainage will hold this much grain. If we give the entire production of our country's grain production, it'll take 500 years. The king thought what to do, he has promised him he will give this grain. Very worried king went back home into his palace and looking at his worried face, the queen asked, what is the problem? He explained, this is the problem, this guy asked I thought he's asking for something very simple. It looks like I'm trapped in this, just like chess. Check. Then the queen laughed and said, that's not an issue, because she also came, her father was from the Magadha king, that means it was near the Nalanda University. She came from that background. She said, don't worry, you tell him, we'll give you. Only thing is, he must count every grain and take it. So if he counts 10 hours a day, he will count less than 2 kilograms per day. Let him count. So they told him, you count and take it, we will give you all the grain you want. We'll keep pouring the grain here, you keep counting and taking. Then he accepted a bag of gold and went. So, your mind is like this. What we call as our mind is just to use a big number, but it's much more than that, is a trillion room. Let's say a million. Million is more relatable, right? A million room mansion sitting here. Has anybody explored the whole thing? Nobody has. So what is its quality? What is its nature? What is its magnitude? Well, these are two questions, but they're related questions. Has any one person explored all the million rooms of one's mind? No, because it would take a long time. If you have to walk into every room, it will take a very long time, but we have a very brief life. So, nobody really sees all of them. It's like suppose you checked into a hotel with 1,000 rooms. They'll give you a key card. Your key card opens only one room. You try it sometimes, but it opens only one room. There is another person, usually some lady who's cleaning the rooms with all that equipment. She has a card which opens all the rooms. Suppose your card doesn't work or you forgot, then you beg her. If she's in a good mood, with her single card, she opens your room and the other room. Because in that floor, all the rooms, her key opens. But if she goes to the other floor, it won't open. There is a manager of the hotel, he's got a card which opens all the rooms. But has he gone into all the 1,000 rooms in the hotel? No. Randomly, he is visited that many. With that, he knows what's happening in every room. So, the same way, this is a million-room mansion. Nobody visits all the rooms. But by entering one room and paying enough attention to that one room, you can know all the million rooms, not in its content, but in its quality. What it can have. You may not be able to exploit the capabilities or possibilities that are housed in each one of these rooms, but you exploit one or two or three, it's pretty good. To survive, one room is enough. How to earn a living? I'm talking about your grand career, your education, everything is about how to earn a living, all right? Survival. For survival, one room is enough. This includes what type of education you want to get, what kind of job you want to get, how to do that job well, how to get a promotion, how to marry the right person. The right person. Hello? the right person. All that one room is enough, survival. If you enter another room, suddenly many things will happen. If you enter 10 rooms, you'll be living a magical life where other people think you're some kind of superhuman. Million rooms nobody enters because there is no such time. But we can know the fundamental quality of these rooms. We need not know the content of these rooms, but fundamental quality. And if you learn to leave all the rooms, the doors are open, you leave it open, you don't enter. If you leave it open, if you are not a closed door yourself, then whatever is needed from these million rooms for your life will come to you, one way or the other. It's not conscious, it just happens. Because the content is there anyway, the content is not just yours. Content is there from that single cell life to this moment, everything that's happened is there, evolutionary memory is there, genetic memory is there, karmic memory is there, every kind of memory that you are conscious of or unconscious of is all there. Everything that you've taken in through 5 senses. So, this is a massive amount. Nobody can sift through the whole damn thing, it's too much. So this is why in the yogic culture, we don't believe in analyzing the mind. Because if you analyze, you have to analyze all the million rooms. That means you need a doctor's appointment for the next million years. And I don't know how much it costs, but million years itself you don't have, forget about the million whatever. So the nature of this is not even that million will only amount to million, because mathematics is like this. Million is not just million, you can multiply it into anything. This is the fantastic nature of this mind. This, you can use it as a misery manufacturing machine. Hello? Where is all the human misery manufactured? In your mind. Or you can use this like a miracle. What is a miracle? Miracle means we are not talking about some con job that somebody does in the name of religion or whatever else. Miracle means where the logical bridge cannot take you across. Through logic you went this far, beyond that your logic is not able to go, then we say this is miraculous. This does not mean somebody who is 10 times or 100 times more intelligent than you cannot bridge it. Maybe somebody will bridge it, but in your experience it's a miracle. This does not mean you believe without any process it happened. There is a process to a miracle also. It is your choice that you either make this into a miracle or into a misery, and for both there is a process. One process, many of you explored, not mastered, I hope. Hello? You're only exploring or you PhD? I'm asking you. Only exploring, not mastered, misery. So, both for making misery out of this, there is a process. For making this into a miracle, there is a process. How one person lives may look miraculous to another person, but there is a process to that miracle. Just the other is not able to see the process, not able to figure out the process. There are many types of miracles. I'll not go into this because this is a controversial word, but I want to talk about the miracle of mind. So, what do you think? We should teach the world to make a miracle of this mind? Yes. Is it important? Yes. This must happen in this generation because never before anybody had the power to communicate to the whole world. This is the first time. We must use this to make it happen. We don't use this technology to ruin ourselves. We use this technology to rise. Let's make it happen.